Welcome to ICT Teacher Video channel to amplify your ICT skills with videos. If you're new here, make sure that you click on the subscribe button.
In this video, we are going to learn about the frame section of the timeline. So, let's start. Here is the timeline of Animate CC window. The grid of boxes in the timeline are called frames. A frame is the basic unit of any animation. An animation can have multiple frames. To create an animation, we define the behavior or changes in the object properties using frames. When these frames are played together or displayed rapidly in a sequence, it creates an animation effect. The red marker in the timeline is the playhead. To display the complete animation of the movie, the playhead moves from left to right through the frames in the timeline, as you see in this animation. There are three types of frames. They are keyframe, blank frames, in-between frames. As you can see on the screen, frame with a solid dot in the timeline is a keyframe. Solid dot represents the content of the frame. We define a change to an object properties like color or shape for an animation in a keyframe. Frame with a hollow box in the timeline is a blank keyframe. They are waiting to be filled with content. The frames you can see in between two keyframes are called in-between frames. We can see the current frame number, the frame rate, and time elapsed from the timeline status bar. As you can see, 15th frame is the current frame. The number of frames per second that the movie is playing is the frame rate. At the moment, the frame rate is 30 frames per second. It means that the movie is playing at 30 frames per second. The time elapsed shows the duration that the movie has already played. Let's talk about inserting and deleting a frame. On the timeline, click on a rectangular placeholder where you want to insert a frame or keyframe. Then, click on Insert tab and select Timeline. From there, you can choose a frame, keyframe or blank frame. I'll choose a keyframe. To delete a frame, keyframe or blank frame, select the frame, right-click on it, then choose Remove Frames from the shortcut menu.
If this video was useful, don't forget to like and share among friends. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day.